Hello everyone, and welcome to my bold and beautiful official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Following Luna's passing, Liam and Hope's plans to remarry proceed. According to teasers for The Bold and the Beautiful, Liam Spencer is mourning the death of his younger brother's unborn child. However, he and Hope Logan don't feel anything for the deceased Luna Nozawa. Every impacted character's life in this Los Angeles, California, should be less dramatic now that Luna is gone. Her unexpected conclusion also paves the way for more enjoyable daytime meals, beginning with cozy Thanksgiving get-togethers. Liam, Hope, and their daughter Beth Spencer are one rebuilt family that can express gratitude. They can begin making serious preparations for their fourth wedding ceremony. Luna would have killed her third victim if it weren't for Liam's tenacity, John Finnegan's expert surgery, and her poor aim. Fortunately, Liam survived the weird bogus cancer diagnosis that Dr. Grace Buckingham forced on him as part of her plan to settle her ex-husband's gambling debts. Hope freely acknowledged that the two scares, including the first, which turned out to be untrue, helped her identify her life goals. She has always liked Liam. Carter Walton is still a friend. Although they had a genuine connection, it was short-lived since Hope didn't think they were meant to be together. Carter has also swiftly moved on to chasing Daphne Rose, who he hopes would become his soul mate. As loyal fans remember, Hope did not dissolve Liam's previous marriage. He believed she wasn't devoted to their relationship, so he started the breakup. During that period in the story, Thomas Forrester evolved into more than just Hope's admirer. In response to Liam's choice, she began to view Thomas as a transactional accomplice rather than merely someone who sought unrequited love. Hope's use of her brother in that way infuriated Steffi Forrester Finnegan. Daphne's visit in Los Angeles was prompted by Wood's character's eventual belief that Hope was deceiving Carter. It is understandably heartbreaking to get a terminal diagnosis. However, Liam discovered that Grace had lied in order to pay off Reese's bookies. It's likely that some viewers questioned why that outdated plot was being used. However, giving some leeway to that imaginative decision, pun intended, it did resonate with Reese's theft of Beth at birth. Well done. A point-blank shot would typically be fatal. Liam, on the other hand, not only made it out alive but also got up, used the same gun, and pulled the trigger. Luna also made it out alive. Liam's eyes were awakened like never before by the two significant incidents. He came to the conclusion that living with Hope and Beth is worthwhile, which implies that this touching remarriage will take place shortly. What will put Elektra and Will's relationship at risk now that Luna is gone? What will happen to Will and Elektra next? Luna firmly believed that she and Will were destined to be together. She made every effort to entice him away from Elektra. After getting him intoxicated to the point of blackout, she manipulated him when seduction failed. She utilized her pregnancy to get out of jail after becoming pregnant with his child. Luna thought she would be accepted into the family because she was expecting a Spencer heir. Will, however, informed her that he had no desire to interact with her. Elektra was his future. Will and Elektra will probably encounter a new obstacle now that Luna is gone. Will lamented the baby's passing in Friday's show. He promised his family that he would eventually become a father. However, that might occur sooner rather than later. This may indicate that he wants to start a family and settle down. However, Elektra may not agree with that notion. She doesn't want anything to interfere with her thriving career at Forrester Creations. Will also expressed to Elektra on Friday's episode his desire to avoid repeating his father's mistakes. He expressed regret to her for keeping his encounter with the unidentified girl, who turned out to be Luna, a secret. This scenario may indicate that Will, like his father, has a wandering eye. Or perhaps Elektra is involved in this new challenge. According to the spoilers, Elektra will get unidentified SMS messages. Dylan, an old acquaintance, will also pay her a surprise visit. Dylan informs Elektra that she needs to make a confession. Does Will have anything to do with this secret? Even without Luna, the pair might have more trouble in the future. After a car crash, Katie collapses and requires Luna's heart. A new transplant? According to rumors and updates for The Bold and the Beautiful, Katie Logan may break down and need Luna Nozawa's heart. After the vehicle accident that Luna was obviously only a part of, is it possible that a new transplant may take place? Luna thought she was successfully avoiding the cops and keeping her freedom, but suddenly a car was speeding in her direction. Luna might sustain some severe injuries as a result of this unforeseen development. It's possible that some of Luna's organs could still be suitable for donation in the tragic event that she becomes brain dead. This circumstance leads us to some intriguing clues about Katie that the show has been quietly dropping lately. The authors of B&B have undoubtedly been highlighting the possibility that Katie will experience a medical emergency, particularly in light of the stress that Luna's circumstances have been causing her. Numerous signs have raised concerns about Katie's fragile heart and its ability to handle the strain. Naturally, throughout this protracted pursuit, Katie has also been feverishly racing around in a desperate search for Luna. Her heart may be under more stress as a result of this hectic activity, which could soon cause a collapse. From a medical standpoint, Katie may need another heart transplant at this point because it has been a long time since her last one. If so, is it feasible for her to get Luna's heart following this vehicle accident? Even while it might seem like too little, too late, Luna might manage to find some redemption as she leaves the scene if that were to occur. Luna's death might save Will Spencer's mother's life, but it won't make up for the horrible things she did. Although there's no guarantee that things will go as planned, Katie's recent cardiac issues have garnered attention and appear to be heading in the right direction. Keep a watch out for any exciting updates as the show might be getting ready for a stunning heart transplant plot. Will Luna's tragic departure provide Luna with a chance at redemption? Could Luna's heart be the key to save Katie from a terrible fate? Daphne's Thanksgiving, Katie's career turn, and Dylan's confession. Spoilers for the upcoming week of The Bold and the Beautiful have been released. It is anticipated by fans that Dylan will return and confess. Carter Walton Deacon Sharp and Sheila Carter Sharp join Daphne Rose for Thanksgiving. Let's discuss the upcoming events in the CBS soap opera as you continue to read. News of Luna Nozawa's passing will start to circulate at the beginning of the week. It will hurt Sheila the hardest. She was the only one who genuinely cared about Luna. Deacon will probably turn to Taylor Hayes as a result of the conflict. Katie Logan rushes in with news at Forrester Creations. Luna is going viral and exploding on the internet. Katie must act fast to mitigate the damage in her capacity as head of public relations. But Brooke Logan Forrester adds that she's already working on it. According to the official spoilers, Katie learns that she has been replaced as head of public relations. However, don't anticipate Katie becoming overly depressed. According to spoilers for this week's episode of The Bold and the Beautiful, Bill Spencer has a plan for Katie. The man says that Katie and Will Spencer can both work at Spencer Publications. Katie must be thinking about accepting the offer since she smiles. But Will be leaving Forrester Creations? Additionally, Katie and Electra Forrester are said to become alarmed by some enigmatic text messages. From whence are these texts coming? When Luna was struck by the car, it is said that she died instantly. Is it a relative of the deceased manipulator? Then Dylan comes back. She taught Hayes Forrester Finnegan, Alexander and Chase Banks, as fans may remember. When Dylan arrives at FC, he must confess something to Electra. I wonder what she would be admitting to Electra and why. Does Will or Luna have anything to do with this? What else may be anticipated is that Rich Forrester spends Thanksgiving with Steffi Forrester Finnegan and John Finn Finnegan. Sheila and Deacon meantime spend time with Carter and Daphne. Electra's worry and Katie's shock. Should we presume that a recast of Luna is already underway? According to spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful, busy Lisa Yamada has discussed the supposedly fatal exit of her character. Yamada shared a message for followers on social media, while discussing her experience as Dingbat Luna. Let's start with a review in case you missed it. On the November 21st episode, Deputy Chief Bradley Baker verified Luna's passing. In order to reconcile with her baby daddy, Will Spencer, Luna fled jail in a filthy laundry cart and raced to the beach house. Luna fled in the misty night as the police and several relatives converged on the house after she declared her unwavering devotion. Luna was pursued by everyone but Will, and it seems that she was struck by a car and perished. Lisa, it's not easy to create a soap villain that leaves such a lasting impact, but you truly elevated #BoldandBeautiful, making the audience love to hate Luna while appreciating your incredible acting talents, wrote executive producer Casey Kasperzik in the comments section. I'm grateful for everything. Lawrence St. Victor, one of Yamada's co-stars, wrote, "You're an outstanding warrior. It's truly incredible to be able to control the screen and tell a tale the way you did. To portray the naive ingenue, the malevolent antagonist, or the shattered figure who merely desires affection, chef's kiss. You're incredible. I wish I could have done more with you, girl. Rebecca Budig wrote on social media. They threw a lot of words and emotions at you, and you did a fantastic job with it all. Although the body wasn't displayed on TV, it sounds as though Luna is indeed dead, leading many viewers to believe that she will eventually make a comeback. Fans have conjectured that Lisa Yamada might not be able to return to the show since she is preoccupied with other projects. Luna entered the beach home where Will was by himself shortly after Elektra departed. He refused to believe her when she begged him to think about their story. He did, however, give her more time to speak than anyone else would have, probably because he was shocked to see her released from prison. Aunt Ivy worries about Elektra. Because of Will and Luna's predicament, she wants her niece to know what's coming. It seems that Elektra isn't prepared to give up on her boyfriend, even if she is making every effort to push her away from the Spencer boy. Will was alone himself when Luna arrived because of the note telling Elektra to meet her at Forrester. Ivy probably has good intentions, but her niece will want to spend more time with the man she loves the longer she puts pressure on her. Luna tells Will that she did everything in her power to keep their child while attempting to convince him. Despite the lack of evidence on B&B, she implies that there was a miscarriage. Her feelings over the news look sincere, therefore Will trusted her. There was a large search team for Luna after she fled the beach house. The escapee attempted to avoid the helicopter spotlight in the foggy and dark beach area, but it might have cost her everything. Ivy, Poppy, Sheila Lee, Naomi Matsuda, Katie Bill Taylor, and Deacon all went in search of her. Will and Elektra remained at the residence concurrently. Begun with Deputy Chief Baker informing the Spencers of Luna's passing rather than showing the aftermath of her running out in front of the car. In their own ways, the other members of the search party were also processing the news. Deacon found it difficult to feel Sheila's grief. Finn seems to be holding everything inside, despite Steffi's desire to support him. The Spencers acknowledged their relief that Luna was no longer with them, and lighted a candle in remembrance of the lost baby.